What's good? What's good in the hood? Appreciate the pull up. You did? Oh, let a minute or two run past before I get to the topics of the day. Plural topics. I'm being joined today by my little homie. You on the dig? Coming to rap a taste with me. You know, it feels so good to be rid of the riffraff. People pretending to be your friends, or should I say your associates on here, and they just really setting you up or trying to set you up to get lined up. So now we can get to real conversations, get to talking for real on here, y'all. I just love how we're made. I love how we're made. The way we're made. Okay, I put the hookup up there for you. Put it up there for you, man. You did. I just like how people tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying? They be meaning to be slick, meaning to be deceitful, and don't be meaning to tell on themselves, but they do. I just love that about us. You know, you could lie to individuals, but you can't lie to yourself. Your own impulses, your own way of doing things. That's how you can tell. You know, when people come to your chat and they pretend to be somebody else, you can tell who they really is by what they put in the chat, by what they type. It's like you can change the name, but you can't change the innards. You dig what I'm saying? You can pretend, but that pretending only lasts but so much. It only can happen under so many conditions. That's kind of what, I knew she would call it this bold time. I told you, C Dub. I'm gonna just have to call her back. Just have to call her back. I knew that would happen. That's why I was being so hesitant. That's why I was being so hesitant. Oh well, we'll have to get together. Uh Damn. She wanna come see me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to respond to her while I'm on. Oh, by the way, y'all, that's my OT, my occupational therapist. Not no flame thing. I can't even handle my damn wife. I ain't trying to set myself up to try to handle something else. Damn, I knew that was gonna happen. Y'all, I was supposed to been set this live off like about an hour or two ago, but I was hesitating because I knew that my occupational and my physical therapist was gonna call me because on their regular days was a holiday and they didn't call me yesterday. So I was hesitating because I felt like they was gonna call as soon as I went live, and sure enough, soon as I went live, they called. So I'm gonna try to do this damn thing, you know, Cause I got I got a few things I wanted to talk to y'all about. Uh, that don't concern the 17-year-old King Curl. It's her again. I can't answer this phone. See, Dub, I can't answer this phone and stay on here, can I? It's gonna click me off. Won't you try to hurry up and get up here, C Dub, so I can call her back right quick and rejoin. What up, C Dub? Hello? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? I can't hear you, C Dub. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. What's up with you this morning, man?
What's good with you over there, King? I was saying, man, as soon as we started, man, I was over here making my breakfast, man. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. You see what happened, man? As soon as I started, I get the calls I was telling you about.
Oh yeah, and that's how it be, man. Everything always happen at the same time, King.
Man.
Hey, did you need to make a call real quick?
Yeah, if I leave here, would I be able to get back and you'll be able to hold it down for me? They'll let me back in.
Yeah. As soon as you pop up, I'll just hit accept to let you in.
Okay, bet. Let me just contact her right quick and let her know that
If you
uh
call, as long as you don't close the window, it should stay. It should give you access anyway. But
I don't think I don't you saying as long as I don't push the X, right?
yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna just draw my screen down and go to call. I should be straight, right?
yeah.
All right, let me press mute right quick.
What's up, everybody? Hey, man, it's me. I'm about to make some grits and an omelet. King Carl hit me up today, wanted me to ask him some questions. I can, I guess, mediate, but we're gonna get to the bottom of a few things, man. I want to know if it seems like a lot of people want to know: are those charges still active? Are you being non-compliant? Do you really want Lady Lala and Diva and Eva and Slap? And then I don't know who else is on the brigade, but do you really want them to put their foot on your neck, King? Cause they say they're gonna send them people over to your house, and I don't know, man. What more do you want?
Can you hear me?
There we go, King.
Hey. Somehow I was still able to hear you while I was texting.
Oh.
Uh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, C Dub.
Hey, well, let me start over, man, cause I was
I heard you.
I was just trying to hold it down for you.
Oh, I heard everything you said, but you can go over again.
Well, yeah, King. Hey, man. Now, like, there's a lot of people to keep asking, man. What's they are not asking and making the accusation that those charges you got, man, are still active. That they active and that you being non-compliant, and that you ain't being totally truthful about what you said, man.
Mm.
I'm not sure where they're getting these pictures from, but they look legit. They got like the registration number and the
Mm.
MDOC, and they keep saying that you're active, man. What you got to say to that, King?
Um, I'm trying to figure out how their research is coming up like that.
Hey, King, I'm
And
still
my
here with you. My fault, man. I just got to check the stove real quick, but I'm here with you.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how their research is coming up that way, and my wife's not. Because when I told my wife what was being said over the airwaves, not only did she check back in 2020 when I came home, but she just checked a few days ago and it don't come up. And furthermore, C-Dub, to all the people that's concerned about what's going on with me, thank you. Because I don't give a fuck about it. I
Now,
don't
what you mean?
care.
What you mean when you say that, King? That you don't care, man? Like,
I don't care. Like if let's just say what they want to happen, they want a man snatched up off the streets for something that he did 30 years ago and made amends for it, paid for it, right? Let's say that what they want to happen is that man gets snatched up off the streets because he's non-compliant and he gets put in jail, right? I don't give a fuck. I invite them to do what the fuck they can do and what they want to do. They already heard, they already seen about the exoneration. Ain't nothing I'm saying, ain't nothing Vic saying, ain't nothing my wife saying. It's gonna make a difference. It's not gonna, it don't matter. Not even what's written in black and white matters. Jazzy put it up, Vic put it up, I put it up, Kong put it up, you put it up. Me and you was the first ones to talk about it, right? Me and you was the one that talked about it, right, C-Dub? First, right? And no matter
yeah, we
what
did,
we,
King. Yeah, we did. My fault, man. I was
no
looking
matter,
for it.
that's all right. No matter what we saying about it, they're still gonna come up with their own narrative and do their own thing, right?
Well, King, they're accusing you, man, of backpedaling, not answering questions, and not as you say, man, putting your feet to the fire. I, I, um, that I heard a few people on I want to say either Slap or Lady Law show, but it was like that they
Mm-hmm.
asked if they could talk to you, and you made promises of them being able to talk publicly and freely, and
Mm-hmm.
follow through on that, or that you would just shut them down completely.
Well, the thing is, I don't really talk to the devil. You know, I don't really fight the devil head on. I let the creator do that for me. Because the devil, you got to remember, man, the devil has a lot more power than a normal human being. So when it comes to a normal human being trying to fight against the devil, I let my higher power do that. I let the facts do that. I let these people know when the accusation was made, I let them know that the accusation was true. I didn't run from it. Some people had my back. They tried to say, well, what if the girl lied? I let the people know, hey, it wasn't no lies involved. Um, I let the people know I suffered the consequences for it. I even suffered more than I was supposed to suffer because I did some dumb stuff when I was in prison. You dig what I'm saying?
What you mean, King?
When I was in prison, how I told you about when I got kicked out of school because I was coming to school late in prison
Oh yeah.
and didn't get put back in school till like a couple months, less than 2 months before I seen the parole board.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got kicked out of school initially, that first time, they told me that when we come back, you better have your GED or you're not going home when we come back. So, you know, when I told people about me getting kicked out of school in prison, you know, people that's my associates and family, They looked at me stupid, like, nigga, how you can't get to school in prison? You feel what I'm saying? So that made me stay longer in prison. That's what brought it up to the 3 years and 8 months. Well, actually, it brought up to 3 years and 3 months. I wind up doing 3 years and 5 months, and then I wind up PVing while I was on parole for the criminal sexual conduct, and went back and did 90 days. That's what brought it up to 3 years and 8 months. Never sidestep none of the things I've done. None of the things I've done. So the backpedaling and pussy popping, you know, I leave that to the suckers. I didn't explain everything I need to explain. I have an address, and if they use my real name, that means I should be getting knocks at my door, correct, C-Dub?
I would think. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I would think so, man. That's what I was wondering about, man. Like, what?
What's up, homeboy? What's up, young dog?
If they got the information, man, you know, I would be calling and
yeah,
you know, doing something.
I should be visited at least by the fuzz, right?
But so
at least.
So you daring them to?
I thought they did it a long time ago. I thought I heard them online doing it. You know, live on the air doing it.
What do you think they're afraid of, Kane?
Failure. You know, when you fail at life, when you fail at being a parent,
like classic.
When you fail at being a mate, a good husband or wife,
mm-hmm.
Your desire is to see other people fail. And when you put your best foot forward and your desires isn't met, you know, then it you know, then your whole world come crumbling down on you. That's my thoughts on the matter. Now, I could be wrong, but can you explain why another quote unquote needs some of the people that talk that black white shit? You know what I'm saying? Like pro-black shit, right? You've heard these people talk this stuff before, right? Can you explain why a normal person would want another man getting snatched up off the streets for something that they did 30 years ago and paid for? Can you explain? Do you, in your mind, can you fathom why?
That man, I would think you either did something to him, King, or there had to be some motivation. Side note, man, we got 17 people inside here, man. Can y'all hit the like?
Hey, what up, though? Critical King, Rich, Black Dust.
King trying to get his subscribers.
Malik Dome.
Can y'all donate to? We're getting our numbers up over here. But King, I think that I would be inclined to do something about it, man, if I knew that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
How's your wife feel about all this?
My wife didn't even realize that this type of stuff existed. She was like, I would tell my wife about the goings on YouTube, but she would like brush it, you know, would go on one ear and out the other. But to actually experience it, because I don't think I told you, C-Dub, that somebody hit her Facebook up and put that my thumbnail up on her Facebook.
Oh,
and she's yeah, and she said, "Man, look at this." Now I had already, huh?
Did she think it was funny?
Yeah, she had a smile on her face when she seen it. And I was like, "Who sent that to you?" And she's like, "I don't know who." I was like, "I told you to put your stuff on private." She was like, no, I was like, "How they send it to you and your stuff on private?" She said, "My stuff ain't on private." I said, "Oh, I told you." So she did like I did. She made it her picture on her Facebook, just like I made it my thumbnail. And she wrote that person a nice little note back. You know what I'm saying? I told you my wife is real sharp with that tongue, bro.
Yeah.
She real sharp with that tongue. So, she wrote them a nice little note back. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, man, it's all, to us, man, we live in life, bro. I went through this. I came out unscathed, probably a little bit more tainted than I was before I went in there. And I care that somebody else care that much about me that they continuously talk about me and dig me up. I'm glad that me poking a bear bring those type of results, because what it does is it lets people know, newcomers included, what they have to deal with when they step on here. Now you eyewitness a few people, I'm gonna just say a few people just attack me for no reason, just come after me just because maybe I'm fat, or maybe I get more attention to it, more attention than them. I don't know. But you eyewitness the worst I did to a person was match their intensity towards me. And now, in the name of King Curl, they're spending their hard-earned or government money to find out who I'm is. So, salute to that yag that was that pressed about me, that concerned about me being on YouTube, that they thought they was gonna wipe me off the map because they brought up my truth. Salute to you. But yeah, C-Dub, I don't mind them going and look up and calling and sending people to my house and telling them I pick up my son for school, because guess what? It ain't gonna stop. And if worse was the worst was to happen, if their wildest dream came true and I got snatched up, right? According to Michigan law, what's gonna happen to me, C-Dub?
I don't know Michigan law, but you tell me, Kane.
My name, once they find out the context to what me and my was victim is in, that we've been married, that we have children, we have a son that's
and still having sex
and still doing the damn thing, what will they do to me, C-Dub, according to the law? Let me right back out the door.
So you pretty much daring them to try.
Well, see, I told them that what I did already. I told them that I just got out of prison, or should I say jail, in 2020. The cowards that call themselves attacking me because I just got out the hospital, they know that I was just in the hospital. See, in Michigan, all your information have to be turned in. And if I'm on a wanted list, the police will be notified.
So they would have been snatched up.
I would have had a handcuff on me before I left the hospital.
See, and Black Dust said when a person pays his debt to society, the matter's already over with. And Critical Rich said that when he was 17 and that 13-year-old was pursuing him, he did it and he do it again.
Well, I ain't do it again. I ain't never you only 17 once. But I never committed that or made that same mistake twice.
Critical Rich, what's the oldest you think that you could be and do it?
Yeah, I hear you on that.
He said, niggas are the worst critics over other races. Look at it different. Teenage anger. Thing a teen. What's the problem?
Oh, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Yeah.
Now I mean, I get what he's saying about other cultures, because that is a practice in other cultures, but that ain't a practice in an American culture.
Mm-hmm.
Does it necessarily make it right because it was happening when y'all was younger that 24-year-olds was coming to the school and fucking 14-year-olds? That
Right.
it still happen now? How
No,
you
that's a good question, C Dub. That's a good question for the older crowd. Now
what y'all
like
think about that?
my great uncle C Dub was like double digit years than my great auntie. They
Okay.
had 9 years together. I mean 9 kids together.
Mhm.
So to me, it's a lot to do with the culture. The culture was different back then in the 50s and the 40s than it is now. We're a lot more morally inclined to look at the stuff in a different way now. Now, like I told you, C Dub, I didn't know what I was doing was a crime. That's why I opened my big mouth and told the police that, what he was referring to, I was guilty of it because I'm thinking we both about to go and attend the same school. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I'm only a couple years ahead of her as far as graduation is concerned. So I'm not thinking like it's gonna go where it went. And I found out, you know what I'm saying, that I was wrong. And when I found out the context to it and why they said or why they made it a law, I understood that as well. That's why I was able to get out of prison because if I didn't show remorse for what I did, and they got ways to find out if you really sorry for what you did, I wouldn't have got out of prison, man. I would have did that whole 15 years. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Funny how they don't care about the seniors looking at girls on here. Right. My mom was 16 and my dad was 26. That part. It's like these people, like when you listen to the rhetoric and when you listen to the argument, it's just like when they was attacking a girl on here for making mistakes as a single mama. The stuff they was saying about her, I was thinking to myself, like, where do these people come from? Y'all ain't never seen this in y'all neighborhood. Y'all never seen this in y'all family. It's like when I seen them attacking this girl over a mistake she made as a single parent with multiple children, it made my stomach turn. And you would think these would be people of other ethnicities doing this to her, but no, this people blacker than her. And these same people on here talking this pro-black, African and all that bullshit. That's why I don't buy into it, man, because the majority of the people that talk that way are hypocrites. They more racist against their own color than they is other colors.
Classic's friend said these niggas are hypocrites. They moms are 13 and dads was 25. Stop the cap.
Mm-hmm. See, the majority of the people that speak on this in a negative way, you know that they got something messed up in their jacket. That's why they not volunteering their names, their real identities, and so quick to hop on somebody else's identity as far as going to pay money for them.
What's up, Annie?
Hey, Annie. Yeah, I can see you driving. Driving. What's good with you, Annie? And while we on this pro-black subject, I just can't help but to get a little upset, man, when I was sent that clip of the Mexicano going to the so-called pro, the one that was spearheading, trying to throw rocks at James, trying to throw rocks at Sweet Vampy, and got mad at me and gay porn bomb my show, trying to get my channel took when I didn't attack Roy. Now that same guy go to his show and attack him, and he want to talk about engineering and a positive conversation And what really made me mad is when he said, you got all that smoke for your people. Give me some of that smoke. And a person didn't want to do nothing but have a civilized conversation. That really, really pissed me off. And it showed me, man. It showed me, man. That's why I did that little live yesterday. These people are more inclined to people that's not even thinking about them than the people that's coming after them. People come after them, they want to play like they're on a whole nother level. They don't want no beef with it. They ain't got time to argue with nobody. But a person that hasn't said anything to you about you in months, you will go pay your money, knowing it took some money, some food out your mouth, some toothpaste. Well, not you brush your teeth or not, anyway. But it took resources from you to go look up a man that ain't even studying you no more. But here it is, somebody bringing a fire to your doorstep, and you want to talk about engineering and positivity and shit like that. I find that pissed me off so bad, bro. So bad. I hate when people show themselves, man, and don't realize they showing themselves. You know what I mean? Tranny Matthews said, shut the F up, you hypocrite. Why would I shut up? Won't you get the fuck on? Don't that make more sense?
Classic's friend said they accused him and he doubled down on it. He owes no explanation to a moralist nigga.
Right. That's my point right there. Don't owe no explanation. I did better than that, Critical. I gave an explanation. I told these people what it was. I let them know that, you know, my ex-victim is my wife now for double-digit years. She was my girlfriend for almost as long as that.
My ex-victim is my wife.
You did? I showed them. You had people that went in the archives and pulled out the law, showed them what the law said. And after all that, I'm still backpedaling. I'm still pussy popping. Bitch, I ain't got nothing else to talk to you niggas about no more. I done said everything possibly needed to be said.
Hey, King, Classic's friend said he's not spending hush money. He did it and would do it again. Hey, man, Classic got some funny friends, man.
Hey, ain't no hush going on here. I was the nigga that would probably gonna get paid to shut the fuck up, because I'm the nigga that gave the information out. And let me remind my foes again. I did this. I sabotaged this. I don't mind a midget calling me short.
And you still daring them to do some more.
I wouldn't say daring, but I wouldn't say none of that. I would say if it intrigues them that much to do it,
inciting them,
keep on doing it. Don't stop. How about that?
And he said, tell the beautiful I said hello.
Will do, Annie. Look at this dude. And this ain't nothing but Slap or his butt buddy over there. You are such a fat hypocrite hog. I wish my throat didn't feel the way it feel. I try to snort like a hog for him. Squeak, squeak. Fucker. You know, the fat jokes, man, please. I've been fat my whole life, man. You got to make me laugh. You got to make me laugh. I put it on the big screen. You make me laugh. See how I put that on the big screen?
I can't. I got a question, man.
Screen. Yeah.
Why do you keep on calling Slap a snitch?
Oh, because some of my old buddies on here, or should I say associates, I don't think I'm not really close enough to call them buddies. I actually laid off on that because, you know, by me going through what I went through, C-Dub, you know, with the escaping death, I didn't really have no more desire to expose them like that. It was like any desire to hurt anybody at that point. You know, even Optimus Prime Chess Tomboy. You notice when I came home, I told you, C-Dub, before I even left the hospital, that the desire to do that is gone. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. I thought so too.
The desire was gone, all wiped up. And you didn't hear me refer or come after nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So when the hunt was on and they was coming after me, it was sort of a surprise, but it was something that I had been looking for, as you well know that, you know, I put you up on that as well.
Okay.
You know, but I was glad it happened because I would hate to gain steam, get thousands of subs, only for people to find out later. Huh?
I said, and likes, and then I told everybody make sure they hit the like. And so, King, so can you do me a favor there and clear it up for me?
What's that?
So Slap is not a snitch now.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I just say I didn't desire to keep going on and exposing them. But
where'd you get the whole snitching? Where'd you get the whole snitching thing, King?
Well, I was shown a video about him slipping and telling on himself, leaving the police station. And it was given to me, but as you well know, I didn't keep it, or should I say I didn't accept it, because I don't play, you know, the games that these people try to play on me. But I did listen to the video and I did try to get it over again, but I would have to go dig in archives and somebody else's Facebook to find it. And I haven't done that yet.
Can I say something?
Can you say something? Yeah, go ahead.
Putting a label on someone, man, as being a snitch or a pedophile for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, man. That's a real dangerous game, man. That's why I was.
It is.
That's why I was wondering if there was any truth to it.
The person that entrusted me with the information haven't lied to me before.
Hey, Dixie.
And they don't have a reason to lie to me. So, you know.
And they said this was Terrence Bigsby?
Nope. It wasn't that name. That name is not even a real name. That name is a cover-up name, because when you're dirty and guilty of things, you want to hide that as much as you can. But Chris Kringle know what his name is. He know what his name is. And I know what his name is. But see, the thing is, C-Dub, I'm not going to rob myself and my family of the riches I've stored and is storing just because I want to hurt an individual the way they tried to hurt me.
Well, let me ask you this, King. If he had mentioned that if you had this information and would expose it, that he would stop, wouldn't that stop involving your family and everything as well.
See, Dub, you know what these people don't know. You know I didn't want him to stop. When he put my pictures and my sister's
That is right.
pictures up, I didn't want him to stop. I not one time told him to stop.
That is true.
I not one time grabbed my laptop. I learned how to take people channels from the King of Trolls. I not at one time tried to take his channel, right?
Okay, when you first told him that, you only had like 130 some subscribers. Now you got
Right.
460.
Right.
So you have been getting subscribers, King.
Yes, I have. And I told the young man, I told him, I tried to warn him to stop what he doing. I tried to tell him, stop, man, stop. Just stop what you doing, bro. It ain't gonna work out good for you. And he persists. Something about me feeds the appetite of hate with him.
I was just about to ask, King, where do people get out of pursuing? Like, I didn't know that you and my girl Eva had problems.
I didn't. I don't even know who she is.
Eva, that's the sorceress of the black side.
That's the one that Classic was scared of.
She a level 100 sorceress over here, man.
Man, Classic told me about her, man, and he was like, man, he admitted defeat with that one, and that's something Classic don't really do.
Well, Faggot Lights, man, he
admitted defeat with that one.
He admitted defeat when he took it in the ass from all those European men, but that's another topic, King.
So listen, is Eva associated with Tommy Sotomayor?
Not that I know of. I met Eva through another platform.
So that might be, I don't know. I don't even know who she is. Never had a conversation with her.
But the energy that, that the motivate, like even now, man, I like streaming, and stuff, but sometimes I feel like it take a lot just to hit the live button. So come after you, King. I wonder where did the motivation come from, man? And, are they going to send the people over there? What's going to happen next?
Well, see, the thing is, you say she's a sorcerer. That may be the reason, because I love Jehovah. And I don't know too many witches or sorcerers or warlocks that would say the same thing.
I don't know none. She did say that you serve Jehovah, aka Amalek Ahai, and that your God wasn't protecting you.
Okay. If that's her story, I suggest she stick to it. How am I not protected? These people been calling the police on me ever since the news came out live on the air. And here it is. My ring camera ain't got a visit from police. When I'm at home, I ain't got a visit from police.
So you saying they bluffing, Ken?
I'm saying either they're faking and shaking, or they want me to fake and shake. I'm saying that if what they doing is the right thing to do, why ain't it worked yet? Especially if my God ain't protecting me. It's like this. If a midget walked up to me and told me how short I was compared to somebody else, it wouldn't fade me none. I would look at it like a show on TV. Either I'm with it or I'm against it. Either I'm going to tune in for the next episode, or I'm going to say, no, that ain't my cup of tea. So if a person got that much time to worry about what's going on with King Curl in his real life, feel free to do whatever the fuck you choose to do. I have no problem with it. Listen, the hard part about my life, doing time, a kid amongst old men, that hard part is over with. Ain't nothing these motherfucking suckers can do to me. Pull up at my door, please. These are cowards. These niggas hiding behind computers, hidden behind walls. Wouldn't dare tell you who they really is so you can pull up to them. But they know who I'm is. I ain't got no visit. And C-Dub, you know I'm still trying to gain the rest of my strength.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you still over there recovering, man.
You did what I'm saying? So for these cowards still not to show up is a testimony to how cowardice they are. Say this nigga just got out the hospital. Now's the time to attack. You remember seeing that episode on Chronicles of Riddick? When the lady say the beast is down, time to attack him. Talking to her husband.
Oh.
Get him while he's down. The beast is wounded. Yeah. They thought they was gonna have that same success.
Mm-hmm.
Coming with the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roll attack. But nigga, I'm way bigger than that. And I hope me talking to you about this right now is angering the fuck out of them right now.
Well, I know.
I hope it is.
I know for a fact that the whole snitching thing was a huge issue because, like I said, man, that's like a real dangerous game, man. To put that label on people,
man,
that's kind of threatening. So King, so you saying that it ain't true, right? He never talked to the feds.
I'm not saying nothing about it. I'm gonna leave it up to inquiring minds. You know how this thing back in the day used to say inquiring minds want to know.
But King, he called you a pedophile, though.
That's cool. We didn't read the description of a pedophile. I don't fit that description. Now why ain't I going all out my way, going to his shows, typing in his chat, trying to argue with him about an accusation, and why him and his compadres doing it to me? If the shoe don't fit, you don't put it on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is he so concerned about a lie? A lie I haven't came through and proved yet. Why is he so concerned about a lie?
I think that's something when you are gonna prove it.
That's something you need to ask yourself, though, C-Dub. If it's a lie, and he know it's a lie, right? Allegedly, right? Why would he be concerned about somebody proving a lie? Why would he care?
I think he's confused, King, as like why.
Oh, I know he's confused.
He's confused why he called you a predator and then turned around and proved it, but you called him a snitch and turned around and sent more warnings.
So in what way he proved that I was a pedophile?
He made you change your profile picture to the convicted sex offender.
Now we already got that, but should we read what a pedophile is and what a sex offender is? Because they're two different things.
No, I get that. I said that he called you a predator and proved, in his book, proved that you was a predator. I called him a snitch and proved that he was a snitch. That's what he confused about.
I say that's a lie. I never seen anything in my jacket that proved I'm a predator.
Why'd you change your profile picture today, gang?
Why did I put my sex offender registry on there?
Yeah.
To show him how much I care about it. To show not him, but them. My wife got it on her Facebook wall. On her, the part where when I go to your Facebook page, I see your image up there or something like that. Yeah. That's how we do it. Our worst nightmares, we face them. We don't run from them. We face them, dog. My homie seen that up there when they seen me post that on Facebook. They laugh right with me. and said these motherfuckers don't even know what's really going on. I said, oh, they know now. They know now.
Hey, King, so basically there ain't nothing that they could do. Whether they sent the boys to your house or not, there ain't nothing that they could
do. I told them
that he was a snitch.
C-Dub, I told you a long time ago, man, that this stuff has already been nipped in the bud, man. I wouldn't have did what I did, what you eyewitnessed me do. I wouldn't have did that if it was something for me to worry about. I wouldn't have did all this. I wouldn't have poked the bear. I wouldn't be still poking the bear. I wouldn't be doing none of this. I just like to see people show them true selves. I hate fakers. I hate pretenders. When it comes to me saying that Yagadan, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle is a snitch, he know what the truth is. He know what's a lie. He know what's the truth. Just like the thing about the impregnation of him being way older and his victim being just as way younger than him. He know the truth about that. He ain't trying to prove that wrong though, is he? But he's concerned about a lie. Ask yourself. Ask Kris Kringle to give his real name, and let's see how real I'm saying is. Let's see how real my accusation is. Tell him to give his real name. We already know Terrence Bigsby ain't it. Tell him to answer the call. King Curl so much of a liar, man. He's so much of a liar, made this stuff up. What's your real name, man? What's your real last name? This sounds like my what's his name? Who is it?
Yeah, Dave.
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah. Come on, Dave.
Oh.
AC Dub. Let's continue this in about 40 minutes, man. I gotta get this workout in.
Okay.
Okay, that K.
Yeah, my physical therapist is here and he ready to go, man.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, great conversation. We didn't even get to the meat of the conversation and what we supposed to be talking about. So just be listening for me, man, in about an hour, no later than an hour.
All right, the King.
All right, brother. Hey, hold up before I go. Here, Dave, you need this chair.
Thank you.
All these Yagadan fans, Lady La fans, get the fuck out of here. You don't want to hear niggas splaining. You don't want to hear nobody talking. Get the fuck on. Nobody wants you here. I'm not asking y'all out the chat because I want to go back and see y'all names. I'm tired of not seeing y'all names before I X them up. I'm gonna go back in my archives and get y'all names. But peace, y'all. To my loved ones, peace. I'll be back.